Hey everyone. So earlier this week, I had posted 2 reasons why your eyes have a huge impact on mental performance and physical performance. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about that today. So first off, as I had told you guys, 90% of everything your brain processes happens because of your eyes. That's huge. The second one is that out of all your senses, information that comes through your eyes actually reaches every region of the brain. So when you're talking about your other senses, like smell or hearing, those are only going to go to targeted regions in your brain. But the information that comes through your eyes, when it passes through the eyes, it actually travels to the back of your brain in the occipital lobe. This is where the visual cortex is. And literally, that visual cortex then processes all of that light into billions and billions of features. That information then actually races in parallel around the temporal lobe, the sides, and the top, the parietal lobe, and goes to the prefrontal cortex. This is where your brain is processing information and making decisions on what to do. At that point in time, from the front, it actually goes to the top. This is the premotor and motor cortex. And then that information is sent down your spinal cord for your body to make a reaction. So again, really huge, right? To think of how much that passes through every region of your brain. So when you think of how important this system is, one of the things that I found in the research that really did open my eyes to how much it then impacts our physical performance is this. So the science has shown that your eye movement patterns are tied to not only conscious memories of the past, but more importantly, your eye movement patterns are tied to subconscious memories of the past. So these are things that you're not even aware of that are being brought back up if you're not doing a good job of controlling your eye movement patterns. You need to understand how to use your eyes correctly in the environment you're competing in to ensure that you're not accessing memories that are going to hurt your performance. And my favorite example is golf, because we've all experienced that time where playing great, hitting the ball great, we get to a hole, maybe there's water down the left side, we weren't nervous, we had hit every fairway. Man, I wasn't looking at the water, I wasn't thinking about the water, I had perfect vision in my mind on what to do, and all of a sudden, hit that tee shot left in the water. You kind of wonder where that happens. Like, where's it come from when you do all that prep ahead of time? Now, I'm not saying that those positive thoughts, using good self-talk and visualization and using all those skills aren't important, because they are. They're important on the prep side. They're important in your training. But when it's time to actually compete, if you're not controlling your eye movement patterns, your eyes are more powerful than all that other stuff. It will override any of those things mentally and take over because of the 2 reasons I shared with you earlier. So hopefully that gives you a little more insight onto why the eyes are so important to both mental performance and physical performance. And listen, if you really want to learn what makes the experts so good and what they're doing with their eyes that novices and the people who are not as good, the people who are not winning, you want to find out the difference in what their eyes are doing, you can go to my website, ryancaserta.com. The link's in the bio. Shoot me your email and I'll send you my top 5 of what experts do with their eyes that make them so good. All right, everybody, have a good week. We'll see you next weekend. I think we got to come up with a name for this. It's kind of fun having these conversations on my run. So Anyone got an idea for what we can call this? All right. I'll talk to you next week. See ya.